I can understand why the British people are sick and tired of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I can understand it. I actually can. I mean, it's just now come out that Piers Morgan, who is a social commentator, he worked for ITV, the news channel in Britain, Good Morning Britain. I don't know where they got that. Couldn't they come up with a more original title? They're copying America, Good Morning America, and then these guys get Good Morning Britain. I don't know what. Anyway, I don't know. That sounds like a lawsuit to me, but anyway, we won't get into that. He is a very famous social commentator who I don't always actually agree with. Actually, I don't agree with his stance on guns. He used to have a channel in the United States on CNN actually, and he used to just abuse gun owners. And Alex Jones had to tear him up. And Pierce, he eventually said, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. But nevertheless, the man has a right to speak his opinions. Yeah, I don't agree with everything he says. I agree with him when it comes to Meghan Markle. But he has the right to speak what he wants to say, whether it's about guns or whether it's about Meghan Markle or whatever. But now he has, I don't know, some say he resigned. I know he walked off the television set. But some people say that he was actually silenced. That they say, you got to go. You can't be here anymore. And they're saying he was too harsh on Meghan and talking about mental health and all this sort of stuff. They said, you got to get out of here. You got to go. And now it's come out that Meghan Markle complained to his to his job. Can you imagine that? I mean, this royal Duchess. This goes back to the Dark Ages when you used to speak about the king or the queen, they throw you in the Tower of London and chop your neck off. This is like England is back in the Middle Ages now. This Duchess, this princess, calls up the man's boss and says, "Hold up here now. Hold up, hold up. This guy is talking to. He's criticizing me. I don't like what he's saying about me. Y'all got to get rid of him." I mean, can you imagine that? It's like we're back in the Victorian age or Oliver Cromwell or whatever. This is unbelievable. So I can understand why the British people don't like her. You have this American woman, this American coming up here in Britain, and we all have to just shut up. Don't say anything. She's going. You say the slightest thing. She's gonna pull the mental health card. She's gonna pull the black card. She's gonna pull all these different cards, and she'll get you all fired. I mean, it's one thing if, like, let's say, the Queen or Prince Charles or Camilla or one of those people, were to pull something like that. But to have this individual, this American woman, coming to England. First of all, she's trying to change up everything about the royal family. She's saying that they didn't assist her. They didn't have her back when the media was criticizing her. I don't remember anybody complaining about the royal family not having Camilla's back, and that woman has been abused by the media. Camilla, Prince Charles's wife, that woman has been abused, roundly abused. Prince Charles has been abused. The royal family don't have that. They're big people. They need to take care of themselves. The same with Meghan. She's supposed to be an adult. But she's here acting like a kid, coming up in this royal family, trying to change up everything, causing all sorts of headache and stuff for the queen. You got Prince Philip there in hospital. He probably gonna get a heart attack soon. He's not gonna be alive much longer. The queen, I mean, I'm not a big royal person. I am not a royalist. I think that they should get the hell out of Canada. They should get the hell out of Jamaica. They should get the hell out of Belize and Australia, New Zealand. All those countries should have referendums, get rid of the royal family. Keep them in the UK. I think that I'm not advocating getting rid of them in the UK. I think UK would be lost without the royal family, to be perfectly honest with you. But I'm anti-monarchist when it comes to the Commonwealth. Stop calling yourself Queen of America. So I'm not here as some big monarchist or anything. And I actually do think that the royals have a bad history, and some of them probably are racist. But in this case, I'm going to stand up for them. Because there's right and there's wrong. And I don't appreciate this woke, leftist brat coming here, trying to change up everybody's supposed to just bow down to her, to bend to her will, she's supposed to be the center of attention, and if things don't go her way, she's gonna cause hell. No wonder they don't want her in there. No wonder they don't want her. And now Piers Morgan, a British man, has lost his job. I don't know. I know he walked off because the weatherman. So I don't know whether it was the weatherman or the janitor or whoever. This Beresford guy, some guy who works in the weather department in the news. He comes on the set and he starts going on with Piers saying, "Oh, you're just mad because Meghan dumped you or something." I don't know if they were dating or not, and Meghan ghosted him or something like that, and they're, "Oh, just trying to humiliate the man with his views," which is fine. Piers was like, I can't do this anymore. He walks off. I don't think he should have walked off. I think you need to stand there and defend your beliefs. Don't let people try and shame you into. You stand there. You defend your beliefs. If you have beliefs, you defend them. Don't walk off. Don't run away like a. You stand there. Just like he walked off CNN when the gun people. Defend your beliefs, man, Piers. Don't walk off. But he walked off. And now we hear that Meghan, on numerous occasions, called Piers Morgan's boss. This is a low down move. I don't like this. Actually makes me not like this woman. I mean, it's going from contempt to actually bordering on hatred, because I don't appreciate a member of this royal family calling up someone's boss and complaining and probably even advocating for their dismissal. And this is something that I predicted, I remember when I said these guys are going to find a black face, Oprah in this case. They're going to find a black face, Oprah, with all kind of influence. They're going to go there and they're going to pull the race card in America because they know that America in particular is very susceptible to that race card. It works every time. You don't get away with that so much in Britain. For some reason, that doesn't work too much in Britain. They'll laugh at you, but America, it works. Anything that you criticize Obama, you racist. You do this, you racist. You even you could do if the elite don't like something that you're doing, all they got to do is pull the race card, and you just expect it to shut up. And you don't shut up, it's over. So they go to America. They're gonna find Oprah, go on her show, talk about race, all this stuff, things that I really don't feel are all that true, or maybe miscontorted, and I've explained why. And then it's like, the royal family is turned upside down. The British people in all these different professions, the media profession, all this stuff, they have to silence themselves. They have to tread carefully. And I said that what's going to now start happening is just like how people get censored when they criticize or they question whether the 2020 election was rigged, or they question something relating to LGBT, or they question something in regards to, let's say, Black Lives Matter or whatever. That is just one of those, it's one of those topics that you're not allowed to have the wrong opinion on. If you have the wrong opinion on certain issues, you get silenced off of social media and in the mainstream media. I said that was what they were trying to do. They're trying to whip up all the voices, the familiar, whiny voices out there in society, which will then start demanding that the social media tycoons and the mainstream media tycoons silence anyone who speaks out against them. Because before, you could talk about Meghan, Harry, you could tear them up and nothing would happen to you. Now that they've gone on Oprah and pulled the race card and all this different stuff, it's like you have to tread very carefully with them. You can't have the wrong opinion, otherwise it's over for you. I bet you right now, you know what I bet? I'm telling you, and I might sound narcissistic for saying this, but I am one of the, I don't know, I know there's another YouTube channel, Yankee Wally. I've seen some of her stuff. I know there's Lady Colin Campbell. But we're one of the three people that I know of who independently have YouTube channels which regularly bash Duchess of Thots, what I call her, Meghan Markle. So I'm wondering whether she's not on the phone to the YouTube executives complaining about Lady Colin Campbell, Yankee Wally, and myself, and trying to conspire to get us taken down. That's why I'm saying, if you haven't subscribed to my channel on Bitchute already, I'm pleading with you to do so. Bitchute, Arana Nation, subscribe to it, because this channel is on its last legs. I'm telling you, I've already got 2 strikes. Next strike, I'm done. And when they get rid of me, I'm not making another YouTube channel. I'm not doing it. These social media companies can kiss my ass. If you get rid of me once, I'm not coming back. Just like Facebook, you won't find me there anymore. They got rid of me, never going back again. Never. I know that it's useful because I can, send my content out to people, but a lot of the people who I sent my content to on Facebook, they're also being taken down. So I think that it is a sign of weakness. And I know a lot of people make excuses, but I find it a sign of weakness when Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or whoever takes you down and you go ahead and try and make another one. I think that's a sign of weakness. It's like when the girl dumps you and you beg her to come back. No, I don't want them anymore. That's it. You dump me, it's over. And I'm thinking that's what Duchess of Thots is doing right now. Right now, I'm telling you, I've been right about a lot of things, haven't I? I have been. I'm sure she's on the phone right now or sending an email, and she knows a lot of people. In fact, she's in that area. Santa Barbara, that's not too far from Silicon Valley. I'm sure she knows those people. These guys know everybody. She's on the phone to the YouTube headquarters saying, there's these 3 channels. Yankee Wally, that Lady Colin Campbell woman, that Arana Nation, that Arana, they're attacking me too much. They're attacking me. I want you to get rid of their channels. And of course, I'm sure the YouTube execs are a bunch of beta male orbiters. They probably think Meghan will give them some poon or something. She'll be, yes, Your Highness, anything for you. Can I see you later, maybe? I'll do this, please. So I'm telling you, I know what's going on. I've seen this happen before. If she has the nerve to call this poor man's boss and complain, and what is she? Obviously, she's expecting that he's going to get fired. A member of the royal family, and a foreign member of the royal family on top of that. No wonder the British people don't like it. Something. Let me tell you. Can I tell you something? And I'm sure I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for saying this. All these people here saying the royal family is racist. I do think they are, but I'm not saying that because of Meghan. I don't give a damn about Meghan. I think they're racist for other reasons. I don't give a damn about Meghan, and obviously Meghan doesn't care either because she married into them. And to be honest with you, she all through her life, she never identified as a black woman until very recently. Let's just get that mess straightened up right now. She ain't a black woman. Coretta Scott King, that's a black woman. Vanessa, well, not really. Michelle Obama, that's a black woman. Condoleezza Rice, that's a black woman. Whitney Houston, that's a black woman. Cardi B, that's a black woman. A bad, filthy mouth black woman, too, but she's still a black woman. Those are black. She's not no black woman. Instead of playing the black card, out of your mind. But I'm going to tell you, all these guys say, oh, they're racist, they don't want no black woman. Let me tell you something. The way I see Meghan behaving, no wonder they don't want no black person in there. You know what I mean? No wonder they don't want... No. I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying that, but think about it. Look at how she's come in and turned that family upside down. My God, not even Edward VIII has caused much more damage than not Diana. listen, I don't know if the Queen will be able to go out in public again. They might kill her. I mean, the woke crowd, the Black Lives Matter crowd, the Antifa crowd, they'll probably kill her. I mean, no wonder they don't want no black people. They probably thinking to themselves, my God, what have we put ourselves into? This is all the dead royals. That's all the Queen Victoria, King George. They're all rolling in their graves right now because they think, you see what you did? You see? You bring this American black woman here. Look what she's done to our family. I mean, look what she's done here. Look at us. Look at the country. British people losing their jobs if they criticize her. I mean, Lord have mercy above. It's probably going to be the end of the House of Windsor because of this woman. So King George is probably up in heaven or hell, wherever he is, and he's thinking to himself, if y'all had just stayed away from these black folk, y'all criticized us and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of half joking here, but to be honest with you, if I was a member of that family, I would actually feel a little bit of resent. I wouldn't appreciate. I mean, I wouldn't, not because of the color of her skin, because there's a very famous black woman in Liechtenstein who I've spoken about. I think she's actually the Queen of Liechtenstein. I think so. I can't remember her name. I know I've spoken about her, but let me see if I can look up. And of course, my computer doesn't want to cooperate with me. But okay, let me see if I can look. Is it Christina or something? Black princess in Liechtenstein. I mean, she's there. And she's black. Angela, Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. Black woman. From Panama, too. Black sister. And she's there. I mean, you hardly ever hear any problems or scandals or anything. She just does her thing. And I'm sure the media was just as harsh, if not worse. Because if you think Britain is racist, I mean, Liechtenstein, even the word Liechtenstein, that doesn't sound like a very black-friendly word. Liechtenstein, that sounds like a Hitler. I mean, no offense to anyone in Liechtenstein, but I mean, are there any black people in that country? I know it's a small little country there next to Switzerland. I don't know if there's any black people who live in Liechtenstein. But she's there, and I'm sure the mainstream media were just as rough. And first of all, I don't even think that, I think that this whole racist thing in the media is blown out of proportion. But anyway, I'm sure it'd be 10 times worse in that country, Liechtenstein. The Liechtenstein individuals, the citizens, were probably thinking to themselves, who the hell is this? What the hell? And she's there, she married, and she does her thing. They have a kid. She's very prim, proper. I've actually researched her too. And you don't hear her going to Oprah and racist and all this stuff. She acts like a royal is supposed to act because she knew what she was getting into. So it's not about blackness, but it's about Meghan's maturity. And it's funny. I knew she was going to do this because she did it to her father. And whatever you want to say about the man, he doesn't deserve what Meghan has done to him. I mean, look at this. He took some photographs, some paparazzi photos, which were embarrassing. But does that warrant, you know what she's trying to do? Does that warrant him being treated the way he's treated? You know what she's doing? Because this is how the narcissist does. He took those pictures and it upset her. It upset Her Royal Highness. So what she was trying to do is she's going to give him the silent treatment. She don't want to speak to him. She doesn't want to take his calls, take his texts, take his messages. She's just going to give him the silent treatment, and she will come back, and he's supposed to just sit there in the corner like a little kid and shut up and take it and hurt and feel and think about what he's done until she's ready to reach out back to him for that small little indiscretion that he did. But what he did is he is so hurt by it that he went on the media pleading in public because he tried pleading with her in private. It didn't work, so he went to plead in public. And then she's like, you went on the media and you embarrassed me. Now I'll never speak to you again. See, that's what a narcissist does. They do something to hurt you and then they find a way to make themselves the victim. It's like he's the child. And so, I mean, she did it with her ex-husband too. Mailed back their wedding ring in the mail. You know, didn't even have the decency to break up in public. And now she's trying to do it with the royal family. I don't think they should put up with it. And I'm not a royalist, but I don't think they should put up. I don't think they should put up. I don't think they should. They will because they're well bred and all that sort of. But I don't think they should. I don't think they should. Just like I don't think Meghan's father should put up with it. I can tell you, this wouldn't happen with a black father. This one, this one. I'll tell you this: if Meghan did to her father what she did to her mother, the mother would be 10 times worse. The mother would be the mother would be on every television channel, and it wouldn't be to go pleading for no reconnect the relationship. She'd be out there telling the truth. But anyway, most of the blame lies with the father. I think the father spoiled her at growing up, overindulged her. And this is the result. Causing problems all over the world now. But hopefully Piers can find another job. And I think that was completely out of line. I detest the fact that a member of the royal family, acting like this is the Middle Ages, is calling the man's work, complaining about the way he talks about her. And about this. And let me tell you one last thing. I won't inflict myself on you further. This whole thing about mental health and about how we're all supposed to now just be all. She's using the mental health thing as a weapon, just like Harry uses his mother as a weapon. Let me tell you something about this. And I sympathize with this whole mental health thing, but I'll tell you this. The only person who is going to care about you is you. Maybe even your mama. Maybe even your daddy, but you cut him off. But nobody is going to... the only person you have control over is you. We're not supposed to just... I mean, everybody has problems. And you know something? The same people who are upset with Piers for not sympathizing with her mental issue, I bet you, and I know this because I know the kind of people these are, and I've experienced them, these people wouldn't give a flying damn if someone came to them complaining about mental problems. These are the kind of people who will write on their Facebook, oh, it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and wear pink, and march for mental health, march for autism. They wouldn't give a damn. If someone in real life came to them, they wouldn't give a damn. They wouldn't know. It's just like liberals. You see, they like to talk about welfare and all this stuff, but they wouldn't give 2 damn cents to somebody. They say that liberals are the least generous and least charitable people on the planet. Conservatives are more charitable. That's what they say. Talking about these people are a bunch of whatever. Anyway, this is what I gotta say on this. This is your